Well, before we bring up our next guest, I'd like to say thank you to a couple of good friends of mine. Paulie at T-Shirt Express, he donated a box of Late Night with Johnny P shirts for my crew and my staff. And Ron Sr. from R&L Press, he gave us 2 gross of Late Night keychains, which everybody in the audience is going to get before they leave. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Our next guest is not only gorgeous, but she's an amazing talent as well. She's an FX makeup artist on the sci-fi show Face Off. Let's welcome Athena Zhe.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Clip yourself up. How's it going?
And just to clarify, Athena is the blonde.
Oh, that's right.
Does the monster talk or no? Unless she's going to fart because she's sitting on the mic.
Oh, my God, Johnny.
There you go. I want to hear some Howard Stern sounds. All right, it's all good. Because God forbid you did, you know. Athena.
Special effects, yay.
What's up, sweet? How are you?
How you doing?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
I know you've been really busy. I mean, how long have we been trying to get you on the show for back and forth? About a year and a half, right?
Oh boy, about right. Yep.
Yeah. Well, you're here.
Oh.
Even when I booked you, I go, don't worry, 8 months ain't that far away, and here it is.
Here it is.
Well, yep.
Wow, your work is amazing. There's a perfect example right there.
Unbelievable.
And so you were born in the Ukraine, and you live here in the area. How did that come about?
Well, basically, I moved to the United States when I was 14 years old. My dad lived here, so went to high school, the whole 9 yards, started to have a regular job, and then a miracle happened, and I started to do makeup. And regular face painting led into body painting. Body painting led into special effects. And next thing I know, I'm on a Face Off reality TV series on Sci-Fi that has over 2 million viewers.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
That's what I was going to ask you. How did that all come about? I mean, who saw you? I mean, did you audition for it?
Well, basically, I was doing mostly face painting and body painting until my other friend, his name is Nick Herrera, actually told me about the auditions for Face Off. And he told me that he's like, oh, I'm going to be in New York 2 weeks from now. Are you going to be in town? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I'm going to be auditioning for Face Off, so maybe we can hang out afterwards. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, he's a body painter, I'm a body painter. I might as well already, you know, try to audition myself. So I locked myself in a room for 2 weeks straight, bought all the supplies I possibly needed, all the books. I got a couple of very helpful phone numbers and just started to learn how to sculpt prosthetics, mold prosthetics, cook them in my own oven. And here you go. 2 weeks later was my first audition. I went through that. Then the next audition was the following day. I got a second call back and the third call back, and then they flew me to LA for a final audition. The first audition actually had to do a makeup on myself in 15 minutes.
Wow.
There's not much stuff you can do in 15 minutes because stuff like this took me about 5 hours.
I was going to ask you, how long did that take you?
About 5 hours.
That's longer than Kiss, the band.
Oh, the band, that's right.
I mean, is this your own creation here or no?
Well, actually, the prosthetic was given to me, and I pre-painted the prosthetic. I made the headpiece, and I body painted her from head to toe.
That's unbelievable. I mean, it looks so real. I mean, you can make she could be her own part in a movie.
She can have her own movie.
Yeah, that too.
Main character.
Unbelievable.
And you started out as a singer, is that right?
Actually, no. I always knew how to draw. Because I look like Britney Spears, that's what people tell me.
Yes.
So that's how I got into look-alike industry. Which is a totally different chapter in my life.
That's what we originally wanted to book her on. That's what we booked her on months ago.
Right.
And then she got the gig on Face Off, so we were on the phone last month switching it all around. But You do the Lady Gaga as well, and you do them great.
Yes, I do Britney Spears, I do Lady Gaga. I actually traveled the world impersonating both characters. I just recently came back from Philippines.
Nice.
I was working in a big American circus called Uncle Sam Circus,
Wow.
where I doing an opening act as Britney and closing act as Lady Gaga.
That must be
Wow.
cool.
It's cool, you know. I mean, I traveled the world doing what I love, between impersonations, between special effects makeup. I teach a lot of classes, and I mean, I traveled the world and I get paid for it.
Wow.
Doesn't get any better, does
No,
it?
it don't.
No, so you've got so much talent. You've got more talent in your pinky than some people have in their whole bodies. It's amazing.
Well, I try, you know. It's practice makes it perfect. I did not start out like this. My first pieces, as soon as I was getting better, I took them off Facebook in 3 seconds. I'm like, there's no way the world will see the stuff that I used to do before.
Exactly.
I mean,
you know.
I didn't become like that in a day. No, it's hours and hours and months and years of practice.
Right.
Now, where do you see yourself in the future with this? I mean, are you looking to work with a movie company, freelance? I mean...
Well, there are a lot of different opportunities. Right now, I just started to work with a new agent with who we work on a couple of different things. We just opened a company called Athena Effects Studios, and we are planning on create an effects shop where we can create movie monsters for different movies.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and at the same time, possibly some movie gigs, freelancing. I'm also working on my clothing line with special effects hint into it. So I have my hands on a lot of different things right now.
Now, all of this, is it all, what is it, airbrushed, or is it by hand?
Yes, it's all airbrushed. There is a new company called, it's old company, but new to me, called Pache. They're my new sponsors, and they've been amazing to me, providing me with a lot of different cool stuff. So all this is airbrushed.
Is it waterproof?
It is waterproof,
Now,
yes.
how do you take it off?
Well, it's basically soap and water.
She
Yeah.
giggled.
Well, there are two different types of makeup. Some of them are waterproof, and some of them are water-based.
Okay.
So water-based, it's very easy to take off, but also it can be smeared very easily. So because we had the whole day ahead of us, I had to use alcohol-based paint. So she can sit down, stand up, do stretching, go to the bathroom.
I mean,
with no
she ain't going to
problem.
leave no stains on my seat, she, you know.
No, she shouldn't, really.
I'm only, it ain't even my chairs anyway, so it don't matter. But it'd be cool because you got a nice, you know, stamp on there. People are like, what is this?
Very artistic.
It's all good, it's all good. Now listen, what do we got here in your bio over here? About, when is the season ending? A lot of people want to know that.
Well, actually, the season ended last week.
Okay.
It was a very, very exciting season. There was a lot of interesting stuff going on throughout the whole season. I mean, I met a lot of people there as well, a lot of connections. It was very stressful, actually, on the show itself, because they give us only 15 hours to create a project that most movies and effects companies create in 2-3 weeks.
Right.
So that was pretty hard. You know, most of the people were very friendly. Of course, there was some friction among a couple of contestants on the show, which I don't want to mention any names, but there was definitely some drama going on.
Is that instigated by the producers, or it just happened naturally?
Probably a little bit of both. Yeah, so, you know, they have to make a reality TV show out of it, right?
Right.
It's not only about special effects, it's about drama.
Forget it. And that's all it is drama these days. But listen, Athena, that's your time. Where could people get in touch with you without mentioning a website?
Well, I'm totally Googleable. My name is
That's
Athena Zhe. Athena, A-T-H-E-N-A, and last name Z-H-E.
Exactly, that's what they said to do. Just tell them to Google, and that's all it is. But Athena, it's a pleasure having you. Please come back again. And
Absolutely.
everybody, Athena Zhe. Yeah. Order in my studio. All right.